Buenos dias. Learning the new said. It is happy Friday to you guys. Welcome to a new Rise and Shine where you are seen, supported, and we are ready to rise on this beautiful Friday. Let me know that you could hear me. And here's my puppy joining me today. And I'm also going to be sharing from some slides dealing with a little bit of a technical issues. However, I hope that you stay tuned because today we're continuing the conversation about safety. I'll make sure my mic is on. And it's not just a place. It's really a practice that we do. A practice, maybe you want to call it a ritual, but something that we are doing for ourselves. I know it's so hard to talk about us. We have a lot of guilt talking about us because we think that's selfish. But I hope that I'm speaking to you, my friend, because you know it's really I want to meet more people. I want to meet people who maybe they have walked away from something that once claimed them, right? Whether it was your thoughts, your spirit, your choices. I see you. I see you. I see you. And for most of us, it's vacation time. I just realized that that's the slide that was on. Okay, that is all good because we're gonna move on to right here. I see you. It is. It is good. It is bueno. Okay. It is a buen dia. Okay. So, like I was saying, if you have walked away from something that you once that something that you probably thought it claimed all of you. Maybe it was a church, maybe it was a belief system, or maybe it was just a version of yourself you told yourself about yourself. And that's probably like the only in your head possibly could be the only way you were loved. And so you are untangling that, relearning. If it is a church, you are unlearning, deconstructing. I absolutely can relate to that. In that part, the unlearning and new learning and new ways to complete the circle that it starts with us, and we got to protect. And it's not just our bodies. I'm not talking about eating right and things like that. It's way more. And I'm so happy that you're here. And it takes courage to want to do something different, to change. Maybe you're here because you saw the intro of this video, and you said, so lit. Self compassion. Yeah, I'm like the last person to have less compassion. Maybe that's what you're saying. Um, I was complete transparency. I was running a little bit here because I got caught up with something else that I said I was willing to help. And then I got so excited into that conversation that I was like, I need to go run. But anyway, we are here because this is your space. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Patty Zito. I'm broadcasting here from Orlando, Florida. And I want to share about practices. And the only thing I could share is what I actually practice, eh? Isn't that fair? Isn't that fair to share from what I'm doing versus theory versus what I plan to do or anything like that. And so obviously every day it's not a perfect day because oh man, it's not about that, right? It's about the progress and not perfection. So Thank you for joining me. I put a question in there for those who are watching, well, actually in the live, about what's the one thing you could create for a space. Practice. And I know the picture has the candle. And that's actually an item and a thing that we could literally like turn on the matches, put on the light, see the fire, and it serves as a tool. And I appreciate that. I know that doing that, and I didn't actually get my candle. It was really sad. Full transparency. Candle is not here. I only have the dollar candle. A dollar. Shout out to Lisa. Okay. Anyway, um, the content creator. Yeah. And you know, which is fine, right? Because we could get so caught up. There are candles, at Costco. I saw a big candle for like $50. And that was on sale, guys, because it was so huge, so massive. But anyway, but it could be that those things could assist us, right? To create a practice and a ritual that can take us into do you hear that? Because that's what I actually want to share today. That practice is the stopping, the pausing, the letting go, the stopping, really the urge to fill in space, to fill in time, to say nothing, to be. And yeah, and with that, I gotta take a break on drinking my water. When do we all take a break to do that? I'm currently trying out Costco's electrolytes, which are so good, guys. I really like it. And I wanna talk about the one thing that we actually have at our disposal without needing anything or anyone to help us to be there. To there meaning as in to be with us, to make it bueno, to make it good. And you know what that is? It's our breath. So, but even before that, right? Like that, no. That is a way to take us back in a sense of feeling our chest, feeling the tingling when that air comes in. And I know a lot of people, at least people that I know, get very confused on what breathing is. And the breathing comes from here, the shoulder. I think I should stop this right here. But a lot of people think deep breathing is like right here. And you're like holding your breath. Then you're like, and I'm laughing because I have like two cameras to see this. But it's so true. And I'm going to back up and hopefully not hurt my doggy because she's like all over here. But it's right here, guys. Can you guys still hear me? It's getting that habit of grabbing your belly and understanding that when you inhale, the belly expands versus we think it's this. Like we're inhaling this way. When we do that, it hurts. Does it bother you? Does it bother you when you breathe that way? For a lot of people, it does. Like if they do a session with me and we're doing breathing and I'm not looking at them, they're angry and then they don't ever want to see me again. Like that was a terrible experience, Patty. But when we're breathing from here, from the center, isn't this cool, guys? Because it's about you coming home to you. Sorry, that scratching is popping. Dogs know how to breathe. Oh, man. I was just telling a friend, they know how to rest and they teach. But anyway, when we inhale, watch that belly expand like a balloon and then exhale. And it goes back to normal. Well, if you have a little chubby belly, you're like here, maybe that's so normal, but it's all good. It is all good. And I'm here 100% as me. And I value this time. I don't know who's out there. I don't know who's coming into this space. But what I do know is that you are seen, you are supported, and I hope that you're ready to rise. That's this broadcast. And so again, the number one or the free thing that we have to center in this safety, which is you and God, you and the universe, whatever you call, it's our breath. A lot of times I say breathe in God's spirit, your source, the creator, and exhale you, the ego, not you, the beautiful soul you, but the ego that thinks, oh, what are they going to think about me? I'm wearing this, so I don't have enough of that, blah, blah, blah. And that's what I got to share today, because it could be a candle. It could be your tea. As I take a break, shout out to Sarah. I'm drinking from your mug. This is one of my bestie's favorite mugs when she comes over. I love to make her cafecito, especially bulletproof coffee. She loves it. One more for the road. Okay. So, oh man. Okay, that tea is good. It's ginger. And whenever I've been feeling very nauseous lately and things like that, and ginger just really calms me. It knows how to do that. And of course, what we nourish our bodies also connect with our spirit, with our mind. And what's even faster to connect to our spirit, to my spirit, to my mind, it's my breath. Now, I hope that you can try this breathing if this is something new to you. For the pros in this area, this is the time to contribute to, whether you're watching the live in the live chat or in the comments below about breathing. Give us the science, give us the nerdy things. Let's create a community. That's what I've been wanting. And I know I got caught up a little bit on dad jokes and other things, but this is the space where I want to come and share from my experiences and what I'm doing, like as in practicals that are attainable. I was gonna say measurable. I was gonna do the whole smart, but you know what I mean. Just things that are working out, because talking about theory has its place, is very helpful. But what I know what to do and what my contribution is to share from what I'm currently doing, like leading by example to the truest meaning of that. So bringing in your source, your creator, God, your father, whatever you call that light that is carrying us all, that is making our heart beat, and being in touch with that. I've for a very long time been leading with my understanding, my mind, my intellect, and I want to do more of leading from the heart. And so that's gonna, for me, it's gonna take less tools and things, less camera and StreamYards and all the stuff that I've had before that I want to bring back. I absolutely want to bring it back. And I want to do it wisely, and I want to do it in a good time. So, guys, like I mentioned, put in the comments below about what is the one thing that you could, a practice you could create today, you know, that can lead you to taking those deep breaths. That could be scheduling something, that could be telling a husband, children. I don't know. Let's get creative, because I know that this stopping to breathe, and there are many tools. The one thing that I've been following, it's Headspace. They back in the day, they used to have the free 10 days 10 minutes, and those 10 days were very powerful. And maybe you don't have 10 minutes, that's okay. You could do something else. I've also done yoga with Adrian, 5 minutes every day, and it's basically my practice, it's my ritual. And I don't need a yoga mat. It's me and the floor and my breath. And as I'm flowing, as I'm going through it, still mace is not yet a ritual. I have to like think about it. There's not a flow yet, shall we say. What are some ways? What do you do? And it could be absolutely the candle and the tea and the tree and all these other factors. And that's what I actually want to know in a comment. How can we get us to that breath that's already within us? It is within us. Anyway, this is what I wanted to say and end here, only because only because I want to keep it as short as possible. So may you, my new friend, if you're new to this channel or to this broadcast, may you carry safety within you. And that sanctuary, which is your beautiful soul, to come back to. Because what matters is you. I see you, I support you, and I'm ready to rise with you every Monday and every Friday. The times for now is 9:30. Sometimes may vary because life is life. But I will certainly let you know in advance, as I have for today. Enjoy your Saturday and your Sunday. If you're in Australia, you're 2 days ahead already. Wherever you are in the world, also let me know in the comments, where are you joining me from. But enjoy your next 2 days, and I'll see you in 2 days.